to Melbourne Arena, and Caroline Wozniacki fighting to stay in the tournament here, her last tournament ever against Ons Jabeur from Tunisia. 7-5. Games are on serve in the second set. Wozniacki holding serve here, but Ons Jabeur is about to serve in a bid to level peg at 4-all. Wozniacki's got a fight on her hands in what is her last ever major tournament, last tournament at all. On Melbourne Arena after dropping the first set to Ons Jabeur of Tunisia, 7-5. Wozniacki has fought back. They traded services up to 4-all before Wozniacki got the break and closed out the second set by 6-3. She goes up for Wozniacki.
Jabeur leads 2 games to love.
But she's down a break in the third set now, so still plenty of fight to stay in the tournament for the former champion Wozniacki. She was down a break, got it back, has been down break point again, 2-3, and serving here. In the third set, Wozniacki playing in her last tennis event of her life after what's been a very distinguished career. Winner of the championship here, 2018. Winner of 30 career singles titles, down break point again. Bojana Babuchik and Chandra Rubin are behind the microphone there. Let's join it for the moment.
In a way, she did it in her second round against Yastremska.
That's a good point.
Got through that one. Gutsy hold there from Wozniacki.
The extremely successful career of Caroline Wozniacki about to come to an end. Indeed, it has, at the hands of Ons Jabeur of Tunisia in 3 sets. The last hurrah for one of the great adornments of the game, Denmark's Caroline Wozniacki, after 15 years on the Pro Tour. Grand Slam winner here at the Australian Open in 2018, twice a finalist at the US Championships, 6 times to the 4th round at Wimbledon, twice a quarter-final at the French Championships, winner of 30 singles titles.
Caroline, you just played an incredibly competitive match, came up a little bit short. I know it can be tough to have thoughts and words in a moment like this one, but you just played your last competitive match of your career. What are you going to do tonight?
Hopefully not cry. I brought the tissues just in case. I think it was only fitting that my last match would be a 3-setter, a grinder, and that I would finish my career with a forehand error. I think those are the things that I've been working on my whole career, and you know, I guess this was just meant to be.
Well, we're going to remember you for a lot more things than a forehand error, believe me. You've been such a treat to watch. You've made a lot of fans around the world. You'll be remembered for a lot of things: your competitive fire, your fitness, your ability to compete, and that devastating smile. What are some of the things you'll remember most? 1 or 2 of them.
There's so many things. You know, obviously the achievements that I had on the courts were amazing. The fans, the feelings that you guys give us players when we're out here, the support we feel is really amazing. And, you know, the support I've had. The support I've had from my family, and especially my dad, who's coached me all these years. You know, I usually don't cry, so sorry. But, you know, those are the special memories that I'll always cherish, and just the journey to get where we got all together. It's been really amazing. It's been a great ride, and, you know, I really am happy. I really am, but, you know.
We can tell.
But, you know, I'm ready for the next chapter. I'm really excited for what's to come, and, yeah, you may see me around, not on court, but off the court still, so.
Well, you've not only impacted your fans, but you've also gained the respect and admiration of your fellow players. So let's take a look at some of the things they had to say.
She was a great fighter.
She's a great fighter.
She always fights.
She was a huge fighter, big heart.
You know, for the people, I think they just love to watch her tennis because she never looked upset on the court.
She's an incredible competitor. She's fought for every single point. You know that you can guarantee that she'll put forward her best effort, and that's all you can ask of a competitor.
She was just annoying to play. She got every ball back, like literally every ball back. And she had that backhand that was like, yeah, it was not fun.
Sue was one of the toughest players to play because she doesn't miss a ball.
Obviously #1 in the world, has won a lot of tournaments, topped it off with a Grand Slam in Australia.
She's finally broken through to win her first major title.
She was playing for her first Grand Slam, so in a way I was happy that she could win. And what I liked about her the whole her career was the consistency.
Definitely her career is something that you want to have when you finish it.
She's always got a smile on her face, happy to have a chat.
Her smile, no? She loves candy. We've had very long conversations about candy. We talk a lot about sugar.
I have a lot of really nice memories with her. I've just being a really genuinely nice person. I think everybody's gonna miss her.
It's gonna be really hard for me to not have Caroline on the tour. She's literally one of my best friends. I'm really happy for her, and I know that she's doing what she wants to do, and that's what it's all about.
Fantastic. I just have to ask you, how did you compete so hard, win so much, and make so many friends on tour?
I don't know. You know, I think when you're on the court, you're obviously there to compete, you're there to win, and we all want to win. But when you're off the court, we're all in the same boat. We all are traveling to the same tournaments, and I think it makes it a lot more fun if you have friends on tour.
Well, you won this title back in 2008. You remember that day?
18.
In 2018, excuse me. Do you remember that day? You know it well. Do you remember that day?
I do.
Now you got married in 2019. You remember that day?
I do.
Which one was better?
That's not a fair question.
That's a trick question.
Well, my husband is right there, so our wedding.
Good answer. Well, you know, speaking of your husband and your family, you've talked a lot about your team, how important they've been in your career. Tell us in your own words about the people who have been most impactful to you in your career.
Well, obviously, my closest family has been, you know, the most impactful. I started playing tennis when I was 7 years old, and my family didn't want to play with me. And that's why I think I'm where I am today, because that competitiveness, that fire to beat them on court one day, you know, it really started that young. And then my dad has coached me since I was 8 years old or 7 years old. So, you know, obviously that has been the biggest thing. And then my husband is always so positive and always brings just the nice atmosphere into the team, and off the court we always have a laugh. And my brother, I can hear him. He's the one who yells the loudest in the stands, so I can always hear him, and I always know that he's there for me. So, you know, both my parents are so special to me, and they've showed me the way.
Well, Caroline, I know there's some additional presentations for you, but I want to say congratulations on a fantastic career. You've been a joy to watch, compete, your professionalism, how you've approached the game. You've been a real credit to the sport. Good luck in this next chapter.
Thank you so much. Thank you.